Hey guys, Striker here.
And I'm Super Nintendo.
Today, you'll be seeing me play Pokemon Ash Red.
Yes, Pokemon, not Fire Red, but Ash Red, a hack that I made that took like 6 months, and well, it's partly finished, I guess.
Yeah, in this episode and the next episode, I fucked up the audio for both of them and forgot.
Good job, Sean.
Thank you, Nick.
No problem.
And a few weeks ago, we tried redoing the audio for this episode.
And guess what happened?
I forgot to turn on my mic.
So here's take 2.
Technically, take 3.
Yeah, take 3. Anyway, so here's what's gonna happen. These first 2 episodes are gonna be me and him live commentating.
Post-commentating, you mean?
Yeah, post-commentating. Every episode afterward, it's just gonna be him with my edits. So if you've seen his Pokemon Diamond series, which I recommend you do, it's pretty funny, then it's gonna be to the similar style as that.
Editing-wise.
Editing-wise, that is. Well, kind of gameplay-wise, since it's Pokemon.
Yeah, which does get boring after a while.
Yep.
And of course, obviously I would name the rifle Supa.
Another thing, if you want to download this hack, look in the description. I will leave a link to download it, and I will leave a tutorial, which I made on my channel, that you can go check out about how to download it. As of right now, there are 4 different versions of the game, going up to 1.1.3. Sean right now is playing version 1.1.2. So,
Or as of the recordings.
as of the recording. So right now, the footage you're seeing is version 1.1.2. But I recommend you play 1.1.3, or else you will most likely not beat the game.
Yeah, I made it as far as I could with this update, and I'm gonna see if I can use the save files from point 2 and use it with point 3.
That probably won't work, but
I'll see
we
what I
can
can
talk about.
Since technically it's the same game, if I just rename the file to point 2, I think the emulator would still read it.
Yeah, we'll see. My brother Supa's at Grandpa's lab sucking his dick. Just in case you're curious, the writing in this game was done by me. And so was literally everything else.
Not literally.
Well, I mean, every other edit.
Yeah. In fact, the first version that he gave me, was that the original or point 1?
I think I gave you the original version.
After this, I tested it out with an emulator on my PC instead of my Wii, so I could see, or just a test to see if the saving would work. But when I got into Oak's lab, I could not leave.
Yeah, that was a big problem. And for some reason, like, Pallet Town is glitched on my... I use a software called Advanced Maps, though. Pallet Town was glitched, so I had to put Oak's lab on a route, and then in order to get from point A to point B, because it would always freeze whenever you enter Pallet Town, I had to make like a little subway, you'll see.
Yeah, and that same subway actually glitches out.
At least I'm not perfect.
And by glitched out, I mean,
yeah,
I found out a way to accidentally glitch it.
Now let's talk about the best part of the game, the starters. So
Yep.
I didn't know what to do for the starters. I was originally just gonna keep Bulbasaur and Charmander and just say, oh, we got rid of Squirtle and Charmander, and just say, oh, we got rid of Bulbasaur because nobody liked it.
Well, except for Steven.
Like, hey. Yeah.
Yeah, only Steven likes Bulbasaur.
The only person who likes Bulbasaur. Anyway, I was decided like, what if I did something like no one else really did? So I decided like, what if I made the starters Mario and Luigi? And the best part is, instead of Gary taking the The other Pokemon, he takes the professor on the table, who respawns like shortly after.
Yeah, and that professor glitches out.
Yeah.
Or the doctor,
talks to
whatever
him.
he is.
If you talk to him, I think he says something like, what am I doing up here?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what he says.
Oh, there we go.
Hey Nick, did you see the YouTube notification for me putting out the live stream last night?
I didn't even know you did a live stream last night.
Yeah, I did, and the exact problem with doing a live stream the night of the Super Bowl is because it's the night of the Super Bowl.
Exactly! How many people did you get?
I think the most viewers we had at once was maybe 3 or 4. And then someone, you know Michael, right?
Yeah.
Michael then put into the chat, who's this? And they all left.
They all left? Or laughed?
Left.
Oh.
So the majority of it was just me, Michael, and Kai.
Were you just, floppy titties, I picked the wrong one. Were you just, like, playing a game or something?
No, pretty much what the live stream was, it involved the 3 of us reacting to the Season 4 finale of RWBY.
They put the Season 4 finale on the Super Bowl?
No. None of us like football.
Yeah, I can tell. For the record, for those of you who do like football, that game, let's just say,
Yeah, I heard.
oh boy, that game.
I heard the game was bad.
No, it was very good actually. It's just that, alright, so the 2 teams were the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. So what happened was, at the first half, Patriots were up 28-3.
Well,
Or not Patriots, the Falcons were up 28-3 on the Patriots. And what happened? The Patriots came back and tied it up 28-28. Took it into overtime, first time in Super Bowl history, and they beat them 34-28.
yeah, not much of a sport that I care about.
Do you care about like any sport?
Yeah.
What? Not like E-League, but I mean actual sport.
Esports.
Yeah, an actual sport.
Esports is an actual sport.
You know what I mean, a physical sport.
Oh! I think my favorite one would be badminton. What?
I'm just gonna let that sink in.
It's the only one that I can actually play.
My favorite sport is badminton. Meanwhile, Sean is trying to move forward when he obviously can't. This is some pro speed striker tactics going on here.
This, I did not
Look at him
know.
go.
Out of those 3 squares there, only one of them is not a hidden hitbox.
I know. What'd you think? It was just gonna eventually let you go?
Yeah?
It's been going on for like 10 seconds. Alright. No?
I thought,
I was like,
going in a
maybe
battle-
a little more.
yeah, I thought going in a
Wait.
battle would, cause it to work.
Anyway, this Pidgey here, what did I do? I just changed its color scheme. That's it. You can call it Spider Pidgey. If you really wanted to.
Nah, you'd have to, put a spider on its chest and its back.
I would, but that requires more effort. See what I'm saying? And besides, I'm so done with Aspirin. I'm working on a new hack. Actually, I'm not, to be honest. But that's just going to be like a little side thing. Maybe I'll get involved with it. And this right here pissed me off. Because when I was beta testing this game, I knew I put in a Trico, but I put it as the last slot, so it was hard to find. I was in that patch of grass, well, this route, for a half hour looking for a Trico.
You know what I was thinking during this exact fight?
What?
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, I don't have any balls.
Yep, I was thinking that. I'm just like, no, I want the Trico. And again, Nick, I'm not gonna say it.
Whatever, it's my thing. I'll live down it. Actually, no I won't, because that one dude's not even animating the thing.
Oh yeah, John.
Is he?
From what I know, he will, but
So,
it takes a lot of time to animate something, dude.
Really?
You know the completionist, right?
Yeah. Alright, real quick.
You know his latest music video?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen any of his later stuff.
Oh.
I just used to watch him. Anyway, real quick, I just thought I'd point out. Yes, this right here is Bulbasaur. I did this for all the Kanto starters, so maybe you'll run into them on your series. And by maybe I mean he does.
A bunch.
Yep.
Especially, Cyndaquil.
Oh, Whoa, we'll get to that in a later time.
I'm just gonna say that I was about to say the phrase.
Oh, don't. Believe me, I put it in there enough.
As for those of you that don't know what we're talking about when it comes to the no balls thing,
No, I'm not putting it on.
Nick, put it on!
No! Okay, fine, here it is. Are you happy now?
Yes, I am.
I can tell. What's up with you getting a hard dick whenever I don't have balls?
What?
I'm gonna make that the quote of the year. Just hang that on a plaque. Here, what's his name? John, have him make an animated of this.
We'll see.
Put that on there. Just like, why do you get a hard dick when I don't have any balls?
You know, there's another sport that I used to be a part of.
Wait, let me guess. Is it something like, I would say dodgeball, but I doubt that's it. Let's think.
Actually, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right here's where I discovered a glitch.
Yep, I messed up. Really, dodgeball?
Yeah. I used to play a lot of dodgeball. Whenever I could, of course, during gym class.
Oh, gym class.
Yeah, that's the only time I do. Besides that, I'm on my laptop all day, every day. Or just about every day.
Couldn't tell. Yeah, we're like complete opposites. With like literally everything. It's so weird.
I'm mostly a PC gamer, but I'm willing to play consoles. And in fact, I'm actually willing to play any game out there, as long as I have the materials to do so. And Nick, on the other hand, is only willing to play Nintendo games. And if it's a non-Nintendo game...
No, it's not... No, don't say it like that. It's just, I only have Nintendo consoles, I only own them. But like, whenever I like go to a party or something, and we're playing Xbox or whatever, I'm fine, I'm enjoying myself. It's not like I don't like them.
But you say Nintendo is better.
Yeah, like, I prefer that, that's what I grew up with, that's what I have.
That's what I grew up with until I discovered Xbox with Call of Duty and Halo. I'm like, yo, I want one. I want one.
But I just don't have it.
I saved up like about $350.
Like what happens with me is it's like, okay, I buy a Nintendo console, I'll buy the games, and eventually I'll get sick of it and I'll be like, alright, I'll buy like an Xbox next year. And then next year they're like, oh, introducing the new Nintendo Switch, and I'm like, alright, I'll buy an Xbox in a couple years.
I'm gonna let you know now, Nick. I'm not gonna buy the Switch. Mainly,
just because you saw that one video.
That's not the only video I've seen. I've just been looking at a bunch of videos because
I didn't watch that video. What was their reasons for like why it was bad?
The expensive price, and they were comparing it to the Xbox One and PS4.
The Xbox One is more than.
No, it's not. The Switch. No, the Xbox One's like $250, maybe $200.
What you mean right now or at launch?
At launch.
I could have sworn at launch it was like more.
No.
Really?
At launch it was like $250, and the PS4 was like $200. At launch.
Really? Alright, well, I guess to be fair, you're getting both a handheld and console in one, so... Also, that's my troll Pokeball.
Yeah, if you get that one, it will crash your game. Anyway, another problem that I saw, from what I've seen of the, you know what, I'll continue actually. How much time do we got?
No, you can continue. You're good. I can just add this on.
Alright, anyway, the episode, or not the episodes, the problems that I see with the Switch are the fact that it's so damn expensive. The screen of the tablet is super small. But the perk of it is that it's mobile.
We'll go into all this next episode, so
yeah.
Sorry for cutting you off, but
It's alright.
next time on Pokemon Ask Red, yeah, so we're gonna have a little Switch debate, so see you guys then.
Yep. Bye.